Right, welcome back. Last time... Well, okay, so I started colonization of the Siberian area. Keyword on the start is just the southern bit of this island. And I'm starting to work on the northern bit. I've also been paying attention to worldly events, or at least old world events, which include the fact that Korea has managed to convince Ming to join in a war against France. uh, yeah. I mean, for the moment, France is winning, but only because the war goal is the imperialism casus belli, which, yeah, okay, so the casus belli is imperialism, so the war goal is to occupy the capital of the defender, which is Paris. Yeah, largest city on the continent and all that. I do wonder what the largest city in the world is, though. I mean, the largest city modifier does appear on the trade map, correct? Probably? Okay, so the largest regional city here. I mean, personally, I would not be that surprised if the largest city in the world were somewhere in China, but it doesn't seem to be the case. Oh, no, that's just on the continent. There's probably not even a modifier for largest city in the world. But I can compare populations of largest city on the continents for multiple such cities. 2 million, okay. So the largest city in Asia is 2 million. What about Europe? 1.3 million. Okay, largest city of... I guess the Americas? Probably the Americas. 1.4 million. Excellent. Yeah, so I'm waiting and seeing when it comes to that war. It's very likely that France will constantly gain war exhaustion. And due to the sheer amount of power that, well, China and Korea have locked away. Seriously, whenever I check Ming, there's an underflow error on the, well, for the diplomatic interface. There's an underflow error on the number of troops. Must have increased because the underflow is even larger. Well, yeah, it's got closer to 0, which means there's even more troops. Amazing. We're also approaching 1730, and now that my income's definitely recovered, I might embrace nationalism, especially since multiple of my provinces have, well, reduced in problems. So, specifically, I believe most of these provinces no longer have nationalism to the south. And now, over here to Zacatecas, that's a different story. Still 14 years of separatism left on most of these. Though on some of these, definitely less. Yeah. But these, the most recently conquered provinces, okay, maybe not these, but this one, and all these over here, they still have separatism, so embracing nationalism will increase all their unrest by 10. Yeah. But I have to embrace it eventually due to the tech penalty it provides. And that's steadily increasing. While I can survive the point costs for a while longer, I can't do this forever. That's for sure. Oh yeah, right, it's 1730. Still another check. Oh, I guess France no longer has any loans. Great. This is gonna get painful with the separatism, but I'm gonna have to lower costs. There's no way around it. It does give me some minor military buffs, though. And it is also nice to see tech cost be below 400. Even with the plus 49%, I still have below the base price. And that's another idea group. Okay. National Anthem. I think I'll go ahead and start demoting the greater aristocrats. It's going to be painful stability-wise, but at the very least, this will drop their power dramatically up until 1740. Which is exactly what I need. Anyway, National Anthem, another group of ideas. 3-deckers. Ship durability plus 5%, global naval engagement width plus 5%, naval morale plus 0.25, enables the 3-decker, which is the only heavy ship I can build. And it took until 1730 for me to get it. Jeez. War games. Army movement speed plus 10%. Mil tactics plus 0.5, land morale plus 0.3, combat width plus 2, artillery fire plus 0.5. And now for an idea group. Probably military, honestly. Perhaps naval? I mean, there's also the fact that I can pick up policies from the idea groups that I have. I could do logistics. Lots of random buffs, but they mainly are cost reductions, attrition reductions, speed buffs. Basically making everything that's related to combat even better, but not directly inside combat. So my own capability to fight will not be increased, but my ability to sustain my army and get it to where I need it to be will be improved. Of course, I could also just go with leadership ideas. Forget me extra maneuver and siege. Fortification ideas. Or I can go quantity. Which has even more cost reductions. Improves military production, so armament production, etc. Reduces manpower training costs and recruitment costs. Alright. And then after that, once that's done, I can also go Grand Army as well. Well, time to go through all the ideas. Right, and now let me just... There we go. Standard armaments. All guns are created equal. Not necessarily well, but equal. Manpower recruitment cost minus 20%. Military infrastructure. A hole in the ground is only good for so many soldiers. Eventually, you have to dig a bigger one. Garrison infrastructure cost minus 10%, recruitment time minus 10%. Simple procedures. I said left and then right. How hard is that to understand? Investment in levies from the elites plus 10%. I mean, by now we've gone past the levy system, so that's not that much of an impact, but land attrition minus 5% is nice, to say the least. Pool of talent. Pan a big enough stream for long enough and eventually you'll find gold. Metal at any rate. Leaders without an upkeep plus 1. Mass provision. An army marches on someone else's money. Thankfully, that money isn't ours either. Manpower training cost minus 7.5%. National duty. I want you for day duty. Nearest logbook, get on it. Manpower recovery speed plus 20%. And I've actually unlocked colonial garrisons. Interesting. And as a finisher bonus, reinforced speed plus 15%. Colonial garrisons. Does exploration ideas have colonial garrisons? Ooh, okay. So that will increase settler chance by 25% in total. Yeah, that's a lot. It's basically doubles the chance of extra coming in, which the quantity, well, I'm not actually sure. %, chance to increase the population by 7. Okay, so the bonus population is 7. However, right now it's an average of 10.5. By doubling that, it becomes 30.5, making it equivalent to the spread. Jeez. If I were to pick it up, though. That depends on where exactly it is. It's in military. Yeah, honestly, I think it's worth it. I don't really need mill points at the moment. I mean, I just went through an entire Dia group. Not sure if I'm going to grab another. So I'm willing to spend 1 extra for a while. Later on, I might remove it. Besides, once I'm done with colonial ventures of any kind, which will probably involve colonizing the coastline of Siberia. Well, colonizing the Far East coastline. Yeah. I finally got it. I got a province in Scotland. Okay. I mean, I was expecting something better than Perthshire. This is still pretty hilarious. I'm probably gonna have to fortify this province. Maybe build and set an army over there or something? I don't know. Certainly is a long distance trek. Ah, well. Let's try it. Time at sea is not a problem anyway. Wait. Okay, there we are. This feels like it doesn't take. I don't actually have any stopping points in between. That is a long distance. But there are trade winds to help. So there's at least that. Okay, apparently 3 months is actually enough. What is my morale recovery rate? +4, +5, +4, +8.1. Jeez, okay. I mean, there's also a -3.5, but yeah. The only potential problem is the fact that I have low drill. And that just means that I will be fighting, well, I don't have 100% drill, so I won't be fighting quite as effectively compared to a normal non-troop as normally would be the case. But yeah. Doubt the Emperor will get involved in this or something. And if need be, I can just blockade Oldenburg until they give up. Especially since with such overwhelming force of odds, well, such an overwhelming quantity of troops, and the fact that in M&T compared to vanilla, there's less base war enthusiasm. This should be fine for me to do. The blockade would definitely make it so that I can just very, very quickly handle everything I need. Stick with the light looting, thank you very much. I appreciate the aristocrat dues. I mean, seriously, there's a faction with the largest quantity of money. Of course I want to tax them. I'm also going to promote their faction because, loyalty. Sadly, the right... So, yeah. Yeah, this is definitely the end, so... I grabbed the thing that reduces their power yearly by 0.5%. It's slowing down pretty rapidly. I took it in 1730, so there's going to be 6 more times this... Yeah, 6 more times this occurs. Nope. Well, it just has to drop by 2.5%. So, well, 2.4 actually, so I just need to average 0.4%? Yeah. And for now, it seems to have done that. So that's good. I do, however, want to keep them loyal because this is going to be a lot, and they're not going to like this. Oh well, I'm perfectly willing to pass up on other reforms for the time being. Keeps them happy, I guess. And it certainly is an easy way to do so. It just makes it so that they're guaranteed top position within the faction system. Oh well. So yeah, I went up in tech, embraced nationalism. Now I've got a lot of nationalism here again, or separatism, and this area over here is going up in flames again. Isn't that lovely? My army might not actually arrive to this soon enough. No, that's annoying. Heck, this problem's got a bit of separatism again. Oh well. The war that Korea and France had has ended, and it does appear that Korea didn't manage to take any provinces. So now all Chicago's declared war. However, they didn't pick the imperialist casus belli. They picked a different one. Specifically to take this province. So, unlike in the other case, yeah, this is not a war that France is likely to have any chance of winning. Have I also mentioned that I've been sending expeditions to the British Isles? Well, one succeeded. Scotland, so now Perthshire is a province of the Mayan Empire. And, well, Ulster was diplomatically isolated. Their only ally was Oldenburg, which had even less of a chance against me, so... That was a quick war. A very quick war. I might have taken more casualties from attrition of sea travel than anything else. Going up against England or Conan is going to be more difficult, especially since I'm still having rebel issues. Specifically Mexican, or Mexique, separatists from Mexique. Although there's still a couple other problems, like, literally one province still has separatists. Yeah, I'm not sure exactly which... This one. Why this one, though? Cathar unrest. Ah. which this one doesn't have despite having more unrest. Separatism. Well, yeah. It's actually seriously hindered my conversion efforts because, well, all that separatism just increased the difficulty by like 3 or 4% to convert. Which is bad. At least there are other provinces I can focus on. Religious unity went down a bit again. Oh well. I do have to say though, Ulster, or, well, the province that Ulster had left actually has really good infrastructure. I mean, the rank 7 garrisons means that this province is going to be a cinch to hold outside of... Wow, that's a lot of separatism. 65 years of separatism? Nope, 75. Wow, okay. Conquest is going to be difficult. But it's an era of nationalism now. Keeping anything together? Jeez. 75 years, though. I think I'm gonna have to pick humanist next, just to drop it down by 10 years. Might be other ways to get better, but honestly, I think it might... The answer might honestly be to try and vassalize. But there's no one here that's easily vassalizable. Closest thing might be Flanders, but distance between borders, not just... Okay. I could vassalize them. The problem would be bringing their relations up to 180. Which is a heck of a lot. But that's something that can be handled later. I mean, I've done a bit of monetary investment in here, but that was literally just to improve conditions for the majority of the population. Yeah, life needs are fulfilled, so they're happy. Just dumped a lot of money into farmlands. So now that's full. Also set up a game industry. Crops aren't making money. Yeah, oh well. Something I could just pass off to the peasantry, actually. I doubt the 3 ducats it's making is enough to, well, feed everyone working there, so... I'm fine with a little less income for a bit. Besides, property maintenance is still going down, in general, and property income is going up. It's almost 1,000. That's great. Also explains why my income is constantly doing good. The grain will expire. Nope, okay. Alright. I just want to check to see when exactly it happens to end. Here it is. Next year. Well, January 6th. Okay. Legitimacy is going up rapidly. And that's really it. Yeah. There really isn't that much to say about things. Progress has been slow in the colonization. French Far Siberia. How the heck have they done all this quickly? Seriously, I might not even get the other end of this island. I forgot what it's called. Murmansk? No, that's probably not it. Oh, whatever this island is called again. I might just end up having only the southern tip rather than the top bit. Right, so okay, I grabbed tech, got a new idea group, plus quantity ideas went all the way through. Not sure what to grab next. Considering how much nationalism is becoming a problem, I might just go humanist. Besides, I already have innovative, so that together would unlock representative, which is a diplomatic idea group. I kind of want to see what that has. It's one of those that requires multiple beforehand in order to be unlocked. So, why not? I'm now also realizing I never actually picked any of the trades. Well, it's still a good idea just to have it, just so that I can see what it looks like. Wait, shouldn't I have gold to main them? No, this thing's probably not 100% up to date, so yeah. France just seems to constantly gain more exhaustion, though they might be hitting a cap somewhere. That might just have been slowed down because, well, all that occupation is gone. So now they have to start from the beginning again. But I don't know if they even have the ships to cross anywhere, so they might just be sitting there like this for a while. Especially since these provinces seem to be blockaded, or at least are attempting to be blockaded. I don't know by who. And there's no way to tell. They're just gonna have France owns this. Probably them. Have they even had war with anyone else? No? Okay, probably France. Or one of their friends or subjects. Which doesn't include Hungary anymore. Yeah, they had it bad. Seriously. That's a lot of problems they have. Oh well. Things are beginning to look up again. Probably should check to see if this province is capable of... Nope, okay. Never mind. I have actually started everything here, though. It's close enough, somehow, to get below 100 autonomy. Amazing, isn't it? I have also invested in infrastructure here. Getting more hybrid. Getting it to rank 6 would be amazing. Because that would further reduce embark costs, get me way over naval force limit, which isn't that important. But still. Even better communication means that everything over here to the western coastline is going to be even better. Because this is the travel route. Because really, the closest thing would be this, which is just plain awful. Or maybe along here, which is at least flat land. It might even be the same distance, however, there's little in the way of actual investment. Might be nice for a secondary means later, but I can't directly invest into here. This province has almost nothing to it. Yeah, and this one doesn't even have harbor. Or anything not industrial. Urban, so... Oh well. Quick little war. Got this. Still coring. I might finally integrate one of these subjects, but I'm taking it slow. Well, that's a decision I can always make next time. Anyway, I'll see you then.